Just did a video, didn't come up, so I'm just throwing this one on really quick. Okay. First of all, what I want to start with is time. In horse racing, they use the second clock, okay, or the fifths of a second as 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, and the 4th fifth. Okay. What happens to the 4th one first is that the 4th one becomes the first one. So the area you are in is 0. 4 comes around to where 1 was, so you have 410. It's the same way as running the bases. You start on home as 1, you go to base 2, 3, and 4, and then you come back to home as 5. So home plate would be 1 and 5, and the bases would be 4, 3, and 2. You always own first base, but you're only in scoring position on 2nd and 3rd. So, you know what I'm saying? You're scoring into this world. 10 o'clock and 8 o'clock at night are the 2 times in the day when there is a 0 in the hour position and showing 3 zeros. 3 zeros and 3 zeros. Creation, 10 and 20 is 30. They have the $20 bill, they have the $10 bill, they have the $5 bill. They don't have a $20 bill, they have a 25-cent piece, they have a nickel and a dime, they have a $100 bill, they have a dollar. But now in coins, part of the way we were created is understanding the change of mind and all the change included. If you want to understand, 38 is the connection of the 3 worlds. It's the W letter, and what the W letter actually sort of does is it surrounds and connects this side into the pipeline to this side. See the way the pipeline goes in? You end up with maybe the tail of a whale, and etc., etc. Another thing you have to remind yourself and understand is that there is a passage into this world sorry about that. Every 15 minutes, okay, there is a way in, a waterway. And the reason for that is because 15 equals A and E. A and E equals to the usage of the numbers of 1 and 5. 1 and 5 is the letter O, and the total is 21, which makes a completion of a cube, because adding 1 to 6 is 21, and that's who you are. Blackjack. Jack of clubs, Jack of spades, Jack of hearts connected to the Jack of diamonds. So we have this with 0. At the same time, I'd like to tell you that the number 0, used for the word of love in tennis, is a total of 26, 31, 49, 59, 64. 0 equals 64, and 6 and 4 equals X. 0 equals O. 6 and 4 equals X. We have XO. 15th letter, 24th letter. Total, 39. 39 is a representation of 10. The other thing we want to talk about is what is 510. 510 is like this. 1 is who you are. Wherever your position is, there is 0, and the totality of where you are and your position is 510. The ace starts from the central position, and you have it in your hand. If you don't have it in your hand, it makes no difference to you if somebody doesn't have it around you. If it doesn't exist within you at that time, it doesn't exist. 14, remember, the odds are all about 14, 7 and 7. How do I think I know? Because in craps, 8 and 6 pay out the same odds equal to 14. 8 is upside down to 6. 9 is upside down to 5, and 4 is upside down to 10. In craps, if you have one on one dice and 2 on the other, the upside down of the dice will be 11. 11 would be a winner, and the 3 would be a loser. The same with the 1 and 1. But the 1 and 1 is 6 and 6. So they borrow the 12 and they don't play it at all. But it is a payoff of 30 to 1 in the graph table, if you want to discuss it. 1 and 3, 3 and 1. 1 and 3, 3 and 1. 1 and 3, 3 and 1. I mean, what would it be? 1, 3, 3. Tell me which way you're going. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3. But it's actually 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. But there's an in-between. So it's not a 1 and 2. It's a 1 and a 3 and a 1 and a 3. You got to expand so that each area has its own home, and the protecting line that's between the 2 homes is dividing the 2 places, but it cannot be used as a wall for your own home, so you make the design larger. We talked about 6 and 4, and you know why. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10. 10 equals X in Roman numerals. We don't have to go over that again, do we? Did we do Big Mac? You didn't do Big Mac? I'm going to show you. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 times 7 is 126. 126 equals to 9. 6 times 2 times 1 equals to 12. 9 and 12 is 21. The face of a Rubik's Cube is 9. Around the Rubik's Cube, around the waist is 12. 9, 12, 21. 2 and 1 equals 3. That would be the word big. The word Mac, M letter, is the 13th letter. 1 and 3. A is the first letter, and C is the third letter. 1, 3, 1, 3. Add big. 3 with Mac. 1, 3, 1, 3. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 8 is 18. It's the center of the roulette wheel equals to 19 to 1 spirit of 9 living in your heart. Before I forget, your sperm is in control of your mind. You're an egghead. You go to the bathroom to get rid of your shit because it's all about what you've been thinking that made you nervous enough to want to get rid of it to start on a new path. Because once you come out of the toilet and put down that book, you have a whole new idea because new vibrations came upon you. So we've seen this, we looked at that. Another thing to remind yourselves about 7 and 7. San Francisco, the new Pope, 77 years old, the new Pope. 7 by 7 is 49, San Francisco 49ers. 49 plus 28 equals 77, time heaven, 2 and 8. Very big, and also big with you. Christopher Mick. Fits into your numbers again. I mean, there's a lot of numbers we can go. We go on to the Super Bowl numbers, XLB11. If you put that into regular letters in the alphabet, we end up with 29 or 45. What happens? 10 Roman numerals, 12 in the alphabet, 5 Roman numerals, 1 and 1 is 29. But if we go X 24, L 12, V 22, plus 1 and 1 is actually I and I. 1 and 1, I and I. Wouldn't that make sense? I and I, Captain? I, Captain. 1 and 1. 1 and 1 means you go first. 1, skip 1. 1 and 1. 1 and skip. 1 and skip. Would that be hopscotch? Hopscotch. You know what? Now I got to learn about hopscotch and see what the hop skip is about in the 1 and 1 and try to understand what I'm thinking, what it can possibly mean to others. Anyway, so 24 and 12 is 36 and 22 is 58. Wow, that's very strong. 58 is very strong. Christopher McDaniels was 58, 63. So we got 58 plus 9 is 67, plus 9 is 76. Wow, the Super Bowl, which was the 47th, was the 47th, but in the alphabet created and came out to 76, which would come out to a total 123 ABC, Raphael 7286, and the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.